sure you've already seen this famous train street online. It's in Hanoi, Vietnam, and I happen to be in Hanoi, Vietnam, just the way my flights worked out. So I went to check it out and I loved it. There's not one train street, there's like a train station, and the trains go north and south of that train yard station area. And there's a train street with cafes with a curve up to the north, and a smaller one just to the south of the yard area. I arrived around 6 a.m, organised to have someone drive me into town, and it was quite smoggy. This was just like crossing the Newport Bridge into Wales, and then heading into the city, and then I was staying in the old quarter. So there's these interesting buildings, old trees across the road. Architecture is interesting to look at. This is around 6:30 a.m. It's pretty good fun being in Vietnam.
Welcome to Vietnam.
I didn't have access to the place I was staying till the afternoon, so this is before 7 a.m. and there's so many people out doing sports, mostly older people, just moving, keeping active, and in this lovely park. Pretty cool. These people are playing this shuttlecock game, kicking it back and forth. It's not like a badminton shuttlecock. It has a heavier end with like a spring mechanism, make it go further. I was quite happy just chilling out in Vietnam. I didn't actually go to visit the train place, but when I went there I was just like, wow, this is really quite cool. I really enjoyed the train line bit. This is everything I had with me. Badminton in the streets, line dancing in the streets, power walking. It was quite a sight, and every morning was pretty much like this as well. Last voiceover, I think the city was really busy, noisy, bustling, and I think that's why I quite like the train streets, because there wasn't traffic flowing past constantly. Vietnam was cool, definitely a place I would go back to. Would like to go back to Vietnam for sure.
This must be the light and lamp part of town. Crazy. And that's a light bulb shop. Yeah, this is like the light fixture part of town. I'll go in the middle, don't worry, lady. Right, grab you versus me. It's me. Okay. Oh shit, it's on. Bend your legs.
Online you see that famous train seats are going to get closed down, blah blah blah, but while I was there they were cutting off the terraces, or like the patios near the train lines. So you can see that had been cut. You see that terrace has been cut off there, and that one's been cut, so they had to put cardboard down. And then on this day they were cutting down the awnings and anything sticking out too far, so that's what these people are doing here. The train street was a bit quieter than the other streets because there's no traffic going through. This particular cafe had multiple layers on top, so I just chilled out in here, had a little bit of a rest. My jet lag was pretty bad because I'd actually gone from Bali to London and then London to Vietnam. Had to go see my dad, so my jet lag wasn't that great. You can see here the people are pushing their moped into their house, and you see how the terrace has been cut, so a bit temporary. And I'm going to show you another little bit that's all been cut. So that's the city trying to make not 100% sure how Grab works, but sometimes I just gave them cash, take me places. It's probably better to rent your own bike, but I was just here such a short time I didn't bother. Right. My gold. We shall get across. Fucking hell. This clip's also sequence. I had a haircut and he trimmed my beard as well.
Trứng viên nữa.
Anh ơi, chồng khách được anh ơi.
Oh my god, this is going to be a... Anyway, I'm going to get a sandwich from up here. This is travelling from the northern point of where you can publicly access and there's cafes and stuff. This is the northern train street with the curve, and then it heads down into the terminal. I'm going to walk that whole section, and then the terminal section is quite long, so I took a grab motorbike to get to the southern section. It sucks with all that stuff cut down. This is like an official parking. Some guy's unlocking her bike. This is the train workers stuff. They roll the barriers out, put on hats and stuff. And then the train stationy bit, I just took a grab to get around to the other side. Cars are so helpful. "100 Days of Minecraft." I went to get a haircut and I went to just find some random place down some back alleys, and the back alleys were quite interesting. Good fun.
that sells apples and stuffing. Apples, oranges, close. Is it? Bananas? Look at bananas. Get bananas. Oh. Okay. Let's go. I got some bananas. 10,000 Vietnamese bucks. Yeah, what's on bananas? 10,000 Vietnamese. I could just ruin my hair for the next few months again. Haircut. Eventually, I'll end up where I need to be. Hey. There's some good artwork in there. Alright, it's a train line. Therefore, obviously, I'll go left. Maybe. Amazing.
Thank you, sir.
That's such a fun place to visit and go to. Loved it. Coming to the end of my trip in Vietnam and Hanoi. Had an excellent time. I'm not much of a city person, so I only had 2 days here, which was enough. The train was probably the highlight. The second highlight would be the shopping, but I'm traveling with only hand luggage, so couldn't do much shopping because I'm going to other destinations. But yeah, if this was like an out and back trip from home to Hanoi and back, I'd probably fill a suitcase with bits and bobs. Yeah, fun city, easy. Lots of traffic.